Do you know that like humans, Earth also has lungs which provide an oxygen producer of 20%? Here the Amazon is also called Earth's lungs. In this video we are going to tell you some interesting facts about Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest, or the Amazon jungle, also called Amazonia, is a moist broadleaf tropical rainforest in the Amazon biome that covers most of the Amazon basin of South America. It encompasses 7 million square kilometers. The Amazon rainforest is the world's largest tropical rainforest and has the critical task of providing Earth with 20% of its oxygen supply. Its dense vegetation acts like a giant air purifier, constantly taking in carbon dioxide and giving out oxygen. The rainforest is so big that it comprises more than half of the world's remaining rainforests, even thought it covers only 6% of the Earth's surface. Ireland and UK could fit into it 17 times. This region includes territory belonging to 9 nations. The majority of the forest is contained within Brazil, with 60% of the rainforest, followed by Peru, Colombia, Bolivia, Ecuador, French Guiana, Guyana, Suriname, and Venezuela. More than 30 million people of 350 different ethnic groups live in the Amazon. The rainforest has been in existence for at least 55 million years. Sahara desert dust wind blown to the Amazon. More than 56% of the dust fertilizing the Amazon rainforest comes from Sahara desert. The dust contains phosphorus, important for plant growth. The yearly Sahara dust replaces the equivalent amount of phosphorus washed away yearly in Amazon's oil from rains and floods. Indigenous tribes. Around 400 to 500 indigenous Amerindian tribes live in the Amazon rainforest. Around 50 of them have their own language and culture and have never had contact with the outer world, showing that there are still parts of the Amazon that remain untouched. They are nomadic hunters and gatherers and constantly need to move around. Biodiversity, flora and fauna. Wet tropical forests are the most species-rich biome, and tropical forests in the Americas are consistently more species-rich than the wet forests in Africa and Asia. The region is home to about 2.5 million insect species, tens of thousands of plants, and some 2,000 birds and mammals. To date, at least 40,000 plant species, 2,200 fishes, 1,294 birds, 427 mammals, 428 amphibians, and 378 reptiles have been scientifically classified in the region. 1 in 5 of all bird species are found in the Amazon rainforest, and 1 in 5 of the fish species live in Amazonian rivers and streams. Animals found in Amazon. Some of the animals living in the Amazon rainforest are bizarre and deadly. From pink dolphins and green anacondas to poison dart frogs, bullet ants, electric eels and flesh-eating piranhas. Some of these creatures can shock you with their abilities. Sloth. A sloth has tiny ears and doesn't hear very well. But it has great eyesight, a good sense of smell, and is sensitive to vibrations. The sloth is the slowest mammal on Earth. It takes a month for a sloth to move 1 kilometer. Sloths are arboreal animals, which means that they spend most of their lives hanging upside down from tree branches. They eat, sleep, mate, and give birth upside down in the trees. They hold onto tree branches with strong, curved claws that are on each of their 4 feet. Poison dart frog. Strawberry dart frogs are beautifully colored. Although their eggs are laid among the leaves, the newly hatched larvae are carried on the backs of the parents to a pool of water or water-filled plant. Macaw. These brightly colored birds are enormous. Their bodies can measure nearly 34 inches long and can weigh over 2 pounds. Scarlet macaws build their nests high in the rainforest's trees. Scarlet macaws have great need for huge areas, or ranges. They build their nests very high off the ground, over 100 feet, where they lay their eggs. Amazon River. The Amazon River is by far the world's largest river by volume, carrying more than 5 times the volume of the Congo or 12 times that of the Mississippi. It drains an area nearly the size of the 48 contiguous United States and has over 1,100 tributaries, 17 of which are longer than 1,000 miles. The Amazon River is the world's largest river by discharge, at an average discharge rate of about 209,000 cubic meters per second, representing approximately 20% of global riverine discharge to the ocean. The Amazon River, which runs through the Amazon rainforest, is the world's second longest river after the Nile. The Amazon River stretches across 6,840 kilometers and discharge into Atlantic Ocean. Amazon tree. The Amazon is estimated to have 16,000 tree species and 390 billion individual trees. When it rains on the Amazon, it takes around 10 minutes for the water to reach the forest floor. This is because the forest is so thick that the ground remains permanently in darkness. Only 1% of the sunlight makes it to the forest ground as well, making it completely dark. Insect. The Amazon is thought to have 2.5 million species of insects. More than half the species in the Amazon rainforest are thought to live in the canopy. Bullet ant. The bullet ant, also called lesser giant hunting ant, is a tropical rainforest ant found in Amazon, named for its powerfully painful sting, which is said to be comparable to being shot with a bullet. Anaconda. At up to 550 pounds, the green anaconda is the largest snake in the world. Green anacondas can grow to more than 29 feet, weigh more than 550 pounds, and measure more than 12 inches in diameter. Females are significantly larger than males. Anacondas live in swamps, marshes, and slow-moving streams, mainly in the tropical rainforests of the Amazon and Orinoco basins. They reach their monumental size on a diet of wild pigs, deer, birds, turtles, capybara, caimans, and even jaguars. They can go weeks or months without food after a big meal. Jaguar. The jaguar is the third biggest cat in the world, after the tiger and the lion, and is the largest cat in the Americas. They can grow up to 170 centimeters long, not including their impressive tails, which can be up to 80 centimeters. Males can weigh 120 kilograms, and like many domestic cats, jaguars don't avoid water. They often live near lakes, rivers, and wetlands, and are confident swimmers, known to cross large rivers. Root for medicines. 1/4 of the world's Western medicine uses ingredients from the Amazon rainforest. 70% of the plants which work against cancer cells come from the Amazon. Climate change. Climate change could spell havoc for the Amazon rainforest, as 75% of it could be destroyed with just a 3-degree rise in temperature. Experts even say that the rainforest could die in just 100 years because of the global temperatures now. The impact of temperature rise will be visible to us slowly, even if it is not apparent now. Deforestation. Deforestation is the conversion of forested areas to non-forested areas. In 2018, about 17% of the Amazon rainforest was already destroyed. Prior to the early 1960s, access to the forest's interior was highly restricted, and the forest remained basically intact. The soils in the Amazon are productive for just a short period of time, so farmers are constantly moving to new areas and clearing more land. These farming practices led to deforestation and caused extensive environmental damage. Deforestation is considerable, and areas cleared of forest are visible to the naked eye from outer space. Between 1991 and 2000, the total area of forest lost in the Amazon rose from 415,000 to 587,000 km2, with most of the lost forest becoming pasture for cattle. Extinction. Around 137 species of plants, animals, and insects become extinct every single day in the Amazon because of deforestation and cattle ranching that have killed vast sections of the forest. 2019 fires. There have been 72,843 fires in Brazil in 2019, with more than half within the Amazon region. The Amazon rainforest fire, raging for over 20 days in August 2019, is producing a devastating effect on the region. Amazon wildfires raging have hit a record number this year, with 72,843 fires detected so far by Brazil's Space Research Center National Institute for Space Research.